Good afternoon, everyone. Came home from getting a blood test this morning and found my neighbours' sheep and goats out in the backyard of the house, and they'd gotten into the hay. But what I didn't know is they came out here and they chomped up my mulberry. Oh dear. My mulberry trees are just not surviving goats and sheep. So I really need to put something around here to protect these. And half of the problem is we've just had so little rain that they actually got through two properties to get here. So they're actually in a property there. So they didn't get through that neighbour's this time. They got through this neighbour's this time. And that fence is just a disaster. The entire fence needs to be replaced. Which is a problem. But at the moment, I now need to consider the fact that I not only need to keep my animals away from my plants, I need to keep other people's animals away from my plants. It's a challenge. So, but yeah, the dam is a lot drier than usual, than it has been for a while, but we haven't had much rain for a very long time. We've had a very dry winter, a very dry spring so far. We did get 9 mil of rain yesterday, which was wonderful, which is going to help green everything up nicely, but it wasn't enough to really do much appreciably to help the dam level. I'm not going to go down there. I'm not sure how far down the water is, but it looks like it might be down there somewhere. I'll be able to see it better over in other spots. But yes, very sad. Another mulberry trimmed and pruned. I mean, it's not tragic. They haven't broken the stem or anything like my goats did with the mulberry out the front, but it's definitely lost all its leaves. But they'll come back. So I really need to come out here and mulch it a bit more again. Interestingly, it doesn't look like they eat the pellet at all, which isn't looking all that exciting, but it's still alive, which is more than I can say for the pellet anywhere else on the property. But yeah, I've still got a few, like that's still growing in there. I think there's still some kangkong in there somewhere. It's a bit hard to see really. Oh, I think the kangkong is over there. I think that's a water iris. I'm not certain. And I think there's arrowleaf over here. So, but it's all just a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess of stuff over there at the moment. But that's the dam update, or the pond update on the pond. And the poor mulberry. Oh, anyway. But it's not tragic. So the sheep were clearly down here for a little while, long enough to leave sheep dropping and goat dropping, which is a nice fertilizer for the ground. See, you can see the dam level has definitely gone down significantly, but that's not surprising given the fact that we've had no rain and the rest of the property is just so dry. And honestly, a lot of the other properties around this place, around the area, are down to dust. They don't even have tufts of weeds. So my grass may not be green, but my weeds are still green. The only green around here is really around the pond, dam, whatever you want to call the thing. The body of water. Anyway. Oh dear. But yes, so you can see the star picket in the middle. There's actually a bit of a dividing line, a dividing bridge type thing between the two. So this is actually two dams that when it's full looks like one, and that star picket is on a thing in between the two. But yeah, so it's like a pathway, so you can walk from one side to the other when the water's down low enough. But I don't really want the water getting down that low. So it's nice to see the green around the dam though. It is just lovely. So I really need to get some more fish for this pond. So yes, anyway, I've got things that I need to do. Need to go have some breakfast. I'm just glad that Gavin was home to help with the sheep. They stripped down that tree too. They had fun nibbling on that. But yes. Anyway, they've left their little pellet fertilizers all over the place, which is not a bad thing. I'm not grumpy or anything. And I know it's just a challenge in the area at the moment. There's no feed for animals. Having to buy everything in. And my girls are enjoying their new paddock with the electric fence, and soon to have another one for them to go into later in the week. But yes, it's costing me a small fortune. Which I don't really have, but I need to have fencing for the goats. But I'm thinking I might look into fencing some larger areas. Maybe thinking about sorting out these boundary fences a little bit more seriously. Anyway, that's the update for today. I hope you're all going well and your gardens are growing nicely. And I'd love to hear what you think of my shirts that I've got up on my website. And if you want to support the channel, we'd love you to get a shirt. If you like them. If you've got an idea for a shirt design, let me know. I think my taro died. Pretty sure I had a taro there. Oh well, I've still got some out the front. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the house and I'll catch you guys in the next video. And remember, you're either ripe and rotting or you're green and growing, so stay learning every day. And we'll catch you in the comments section. Bless you.